Hello, and welcome to the very first battle report of the Lighthouse 40K channel. Our channel's kind of changed its name, so yeah, excited about that. But this is just going to be a test run battle, some stuff that we're doing for a potential campaign coming up. I'm actually going to start filming that tomorrow. So just kind of working through some material and whatnot to see exactly what we're going to do. It will be 1,000 points of Tau versus 1,000 points of Chaos Demons of Slaanesh, which will be super awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and run through the lists and then get this party started. Alright, so here is 1,000 points of Tau. Leading the army, we have Commander Shadowsun. So the second HQ, we have one Ethereal with twin equalizers and recon armor. For troops, we have 2 units of 8 Fire Warriors. All of them have the pulse rifles and DS8 tactical turrets, and that's it. With smart missile systems. Alright, we also have 17 crew. Yeah, 17 crew, just because why not? And then we have the gem of the channel, the optimized stealth cadre, pretty much same as always. Counterfire defense everywhere. Skyfire in the back instead of the stim injectors, because yeah, demons. For Pathfinders. And then new to this, we're going to add an Aegis defense line with an ammo dump. Alright, and that is 1,000 points of Tau. Alright, and 1,000 points of Chaos Demons. We have, leading the army, one Keeper of Secrets, with the Soul Stealer blade that every model removed as a casualty by her in close combat restores her wounds. Restores 1 wound per model, which is insane. She's also got 2 greater rewards and 1 lesser reward. For troops, we have 2 units of Daemonettes. Both are identical. Each of the Alluruses, which are that model and that model, both have 1 greater reward. Then we have icon bearers and instrument bearers as well. 1 unit of Seekers of Slaanesh, with icon bearer, Allurus, and instrument bearer. And then 1, I know I haven't got the model. It came in. It came in my box, in my mail, literally like today, and I can't access it, which is annoying. So that's weird. Why is it doing that? It's doing this really weird thing with the. Anyways, but yeah, so that's her. It's gonna be a Demon Prince with 2 greater rewards and 1 lesser, same as the Keeper. Wings and armor on her. So, yeah, but she's going to be in the heavy support slot because the Keeper is here, and so I'll open that up. But I'm eventually going to put that model on the base, on a different base, and because I have a Demon Prince coming in, an actual Demon Prince model coming in, but hasn't come in yet. So, I'm going to use its base for this model, and then use a different base for that model. It'll be the same size base, it'll just be different because that thing's base looks a lot cooler for that model. Anyways, so but for line of sight purposes and all that jazz, we're gonna assume the general size. Alright, and that is 1,000 points of Demons. Now we're gonna go on to deployment and get this thing started. Alright, so deployment done. We have Keeper here. The Seekers spread out here. Demon Princess hiding behind that. And then in reserve, because this is about a foot back of a reserve space, because this board is awesome. But yeah, the 2 units of Demonettes are in reserves. And the Tau deployment. Infiltrating Kroot in a nice little line here. Would have been smart to go in front, but can't because they're too close up front. And then Stealth Seat's there. Ghost Keel ready to hop forward and assist that team. And then Aegis defense line with all that, though. My money's on that's not gonna be enough. Alright, so it is currently Tau turn 1, unless the demons can seize the initiative. Oh! Okay, well, it's now, yep, demons turn 1. Alrighty, quick movement phase for the demons. Keeper move forward. Seekers move forward. And the Demon Princess took to the sky. So she's moved the full 24 for being a flying monstrous creature. And now we're going to go on to the psychic phase. Alright, so pretty bad from the demons for the psychic phase. We got off Dominate here on the Kroot. Not that's going to matter much. And then she tried Iron Arm and passed, but then the Tau denied. Because somehow that happened. And then we tried Enfeeble, and that didn't work. So, yep, now we're going to go on to Demons Shooting. Alright, so super awesome shooting phase. She fired her whips into that unit and killed 3, including their leader. That was not good. And then she ran because her Warlord trait allows her to run and charge, which makes this thing nasty as hell. Yeah. And Warpstorm Table actually took out one of them from Glorious Rot, because apparently Nurgle is just with me. So, now we're going to go on to Demon's Assault phase in turn 1. Alright, so the Kroot are gone. Basically, through sweeping advance, the Keeper just killed everything. Consolidates. Keeper, other guys, both 3. Awesome. So I'll move them, and then it will be Tau. Tau's turn to respond for turn 1. Alright, so Tau have backed up. Sensing all of this is going to end badly, they're just running back this way as fast as they can, hoping that some assistance will come down this way. They've consolidated back behind that gun line, looking to take that thing out of the sky. But overall, not looking too terrible. We're now going to go on to Tau shooting phase. Alright, so Seekers were shot dead. No wounds on her, despite a lot of firepower coming through, and then a lot of firepower going into her, and only knocking off 2 wounds. So, still a lot of work to go, but we're just going to do their assault moves in the assault phase, and then it shall be Demon's turn to respond. Alright, so the Tau have assault moved back. They got a little bit further than that, but I wanted to leave that with enough ability to help this little derpy squad out with Overwatch, because that's looking like a pretty much guaranteed charge. So, Yeah, now we're gonna go on to Demons. Turn 2. So, that happened. You might notice these are still in reserve. I rolled the first reserve roll. I successfully passed. I brought the one on. Naturally, because those guys died, I don't have an icon here anymore. Which sucks, because now I deep stroke back here, which was probably not that smart. I was going ballsy with it. Figured why not. And actually, first unit landed here. Mishapped into the tower. Luckily, rolled a 4, so it's in reserves for another turn. It's awaiting, so at least next time I'll guarantee they're coming on. Second unit, set it here, would be a better idea. Scattered right there. I was like, come on. So, but she's taking things like a champ. So, and then options. So, yeah, now we're going to go on to Demon Psychic Phase. Alright, so a kind of okay Psychic Phase. Invisibility went off here. That girl casted off Iron Arm, and we tried Life Leech, but failed to cast it, which sucked. Alright, so now we're going to go on to Shooting Phase for the Demons. Alrighty, so shooting here. Ran her up. She's getting ready to charge. And, yeah, that happened. I rolled a lot of attacks and a lot of failed wounds. Luckily, Ethereal jumped ship before in its movement phase and went to the marker light unit just to be safe. I was debating whether to, yeah, anyways. So, and then Zeech's Firestorm actually killed a member of the command group squad, so they passed their leadership though. Leadership 10, awesomeness. Now we're going to go on to Assault Phase. Cool, so Assault killed that. They did a whole lot of wounds to her, but 3 wounds, 3 removed models, she's back to full. She's still floating in the air, and all that's left. Alright, and reserves haven't even come on yet, so this could be pretty decisive victory for Demons, but don't know yet. We'll move on to Tau. Turn 2. Alright, Tau movement. They pulled back. They've kind of swung their way to try and take her out. And, yeah. So, we're now going to go on to Tau Shooting Phase. And just to clarify, they're using Storm of Fire. So, alright, now we're going to go on to Tau Shooting. Alright, so Tau Shooting, not super effective. That got a wound. That, nothing happened. This is not looking good. It'll now be Demons turn 3. Cool, so movement for the Demonettes. We have that flew over here, and both the Demonettes are in. It's not looking good for the Tau, but we shall see. In Demons, Psychic. Alrighty, so Psychic Phase, failed Invisibility, got off Iron Arm, and failed Life Leech. Yeah, so Iron Arm is the only thing on here, but that's going to be helpful. So, yeah, now we're going to go on to Shooting Phase. Alrighty, so she whipped into that and got it down to 1 wound. Warp Storm did Demonic Possession, but there's no Psychers! So just nothing happens. Sad face. So, yeah, and then they came in and spread out. And Yeah, so we're now going to go on to the Demon Assault phase. Alrighty, so Assault phase done. She lives! But she's back to full wounds. So, yep, so that's the board. As of, it'll now be Tau to turn to respond. Alright, Tau jumped back here. Kind of moved up here, trying to kind of get away from those demons. Moved this way. I mean, I'm not going to get away. I mean, at this point, that's just a silly assumption. But I'm hoping maybe at least something won't be engaged next turn so that, you know, I won't horribly die. So yeah, we're now going to go on to Tau shooting. Well, Tau shooting took out 3 girls here. Overall, not that effective. Yeah, so we're going to go into Tau Assault phase. See if Shadow Sun might be able to survive. Maybe. Alright, it'll be Demon's turn after this, but, just looking at the board. Yeah. Okay. Just to sum this up, Keeper Secrets could go either into that unit and get more points. That team can go this way and get into here, get a few more points, because probably that's not going to end well. Though I don't know. That team can loop around and try and take that. And she can, I guess, turn 90 and go this way and try and fire back and hit that to weaken it or to soften it up for the Overwatch. There's no way this is going to end well for the Tau. That thing has 1 wound. Everything on the board has 1 wound at this point. There's just no statistical way that this is going to end well. So, we're going to go ahead and call it. Well, that was a good game all around. Definitely Tau needs some work here. Aegis definitely helped a little bit, but I think that just the sheer volume of attacks this thing put out just made, and it's at AP nothing, so the armor really was all that was needed. That could have been more Fire Warriors or more Kroot out here, which wouldn't have helped because Kroot got swept, but, you know, more Fire Warriors could have possibly helped save this unit a little bit. More grief. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's because they kept moving. Totally forgot about those DS8s. If you're screaming at me now in the comments, sorry. Yeah, that could have been actually kind of a big deal. Though not overly so. Alright, well that is it. Demon's victory. Yep, so hope y'all have a good evening, and I will see y'all next time.